Okay, we are going to make the foot now for the demogorgon. We have our 3 toes made and ready, and now we're going to start the foot. So we're going to start by making a magic ring, and then we're going to do 6 single crochet into the magic ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the next row we'll be doing an increase in each stitch. So starting in the first single crochet of the last round, do an increase.
I'm gonna go grab my iPad.
Increase. 4. Increase. Increase. And 1 increase. So now we will have 12 stitches around. And if it helps, you can place your stitch marker here. And so now we're going to make the spike on the back of the foot. So you're going to chain 2, 1, 2, slip stitch in the second chain from the hook, and then single crochet in the next 3 stitches around. And so we've kind of made a little spike that will be the back of the foot. And here we're going to join our first toe. So before you join the toe, you can hide your tails if that makes it easier. So we've got our tail hanging off. So what we do is we just pull it in, and then you can tie it off on any inside stitch.
Little tubby in the milk can.
Just tie it off and then cut it. Leave like an inch or 2. Cut it.
Who ate that?
And then stuff the tail inside. So now we've got both tails stuffed inside our toe. And we're going to join the toe. So there are 5 stitches around, but we're only going to be using 4 of them. So you'll put your hook through your next stitch, and then you'll put it through 2 stitches of the toe going across. You can kind of forget about this little one over here and just work in these 2, 3, 4. So we're going to go in one and out the other one. So we're going through all 3, the foot and then both sides of the toe, and we're going to slip stitch, or not slip stitch, single crochet. Okay, and then we're going to do that in the next stitch and the next 2 stitches across of the toe, and single crochet. So now we've joined our toe. Our toe is connected and it's closed. So then we're going to do the same thing with the next 2 toes. First we're going to hide our tail, which I probably should have done this hiding of the tails before I started this video, but we'll do it together. Just thread the tail in, cut off like all but 2 inches or so, and then push that tail down inside the toe to hide it. Okay, it's in. got our second toe we're going to join. So we're going to go through the next stitch, and we're going to go through 2 stitches of the toe. So I'm ignoring the one where I ended. I'm going to go in through 2 and then 2. So in 1, and in the next one, single crochet in the next stitch, and in the next 2 stitches of the toe, single crochet, and we have our second toe joined, and we'll add our third toe, first hiding the tail, of the toe by tying it off on the inside. I'm going to make this a little easier on myself and just thread it through, cut it that way. And I got a third toe, so we'll join in the same way. Single crochet in the next stitch on the round, and I'm going to go in 1 stitch and out, so I'm going through 1 on the foot and then 2 across the toe. Single crochet, and then in the next stitch, in the next 2 of the toe, going across, single crochet. So now all 3, so I have a tail sticking out of my toe. Just gonna push that back in. Okay, I've got my 3 toes connected now to my foot. So now I'm going to single crochet in the last 3 stitches remaining on the round. Okay, and that is our toes attached. So I'm going to slip stitch in the next chain on the foot, which is this one right here, the next chain. I'm going to slip stitch there. Oh, I was wrong. I'm going to slip stitch in, yes, the next chain, and the next 3 chains actually. So that chain, this chain, and then this chain. So the 3 chains of our spike, we're going to slip stitch in each of those, just to kind of reinforce the shape of this little spike. Okay, so that's our 3 slip stitches, and we're going to slip stitch in the next stitch on the foot. Okay, so this is where we are going to turn the work, because if we keep going around like this, you're going to be working from the inside out, and the leg will basically be inside out. So we want to, all you want to do is turn it. And your first stitch might be a little funky because you have your tail that you're hiding in here, but we're going to go in each stitch, we're going to single crochet in each stitch around. So you'll be working in the back, so this first row will be a little hard to get your stitches in, but once this row is done, working up the rest of the leg will be no problem. So you're going to single crochet in your first stitch there, 1, and then you're going to single crochet in each around. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, and going kind of over the top of the toes, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. This is where you'll place your stitch marker going forward. So we've got our foot shaped, and now we're going to keep working in rounds, building up the leg. In our next round, we're going to do 5 single crochet. So going into our first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to do 2 decreases. 1 decrease, 2 decrease, and then 5 more single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your end of round 5. And the next round is going to be a repeating of 2 single crochet and a decrease all the way around. 1, 2, and a decrease. 1, 2, and a decrease. 1, 2, and a decrease. So now you have 9 stitches around. You have your foot made. You can hide this tail now, or you can weave it in at the end. But you have your toes attached, 1, 2, 3, and you have your foot shaped. And it's kind of pointed at the back. And now you'll keep going up rounds 7 through 17. Will just be 9 around, building up your leg to get to the knee.